Hello, surprise, surprise, surprise. Hello, viewers. Okay, yes, I'm coming live. And it was a spontaneous thing, so if you tune in now, fantastic. If you catch it on once it's posted, that's fantastic also. So here on Facebook, that's a thing. Couple subjects today. One about the paranormal, one about kind of be safe out there. Okay, going kind of crazy in this, in the USA here lately, people. And I always say leave things play out and see how it happens. All right, more hate in here than, especially on social media, than I've ever experienced myself in all these years I've been on. And I think it's been since 1990s. All right, but that's the past. But just be careful out there. So, hello, Wendy, and enjoy. I'm going to talk about a couple things. Number one, let's talk about the paranormal tonight. Let's talk about Final Chance coming up. Final Chance, and let's go on that subject. Okay, I have the shop in Cedar Lake, Indiana. It was good. It was going good. And it's going to be shutting down, all right, at the end of the month. So, and I've only been there on Sundays lately. Life has thrown a bunch of different things at me. Positive, not complaining, and accepting, and dealing. But there's other things I want to get involved with. I went there, I did. And I just get tired of having all the weekends tied up, especially when I want to go further and do other things with the photography, with working with an artist, also as far as getting stuff in public places. So we're going to see what happens there. Never say never, and don't be afraid to reach out and try. All right, as far as the paranormal goes, how do I feel about that? I got a couple messages asking if I'm going to be going to the Paranormal Con in Countryside in the near future. The answer is I don't know. All right. And the reason why is, number one, I ain't going to do readings unless I get a space. I'm probably one of the oldest active people here in the paranormal involved the most, okay? And I've taken basically names like Dale, Kasmeric, to locations or experiences they haven't experienced. Other ones, I worked with probably the biggest draw back in a few years back, all right? And there hasn't been nothing really to replace that person. And when I went out and helped, I did it for basically nothing for the bus tours, okay? I did it for nothing. Went out there to enhance the experience that the people are having with what I do. All right, and it worked as far as what the person did and what I would follow up doing at the location with the individuals involved. Same thing with Dale Kasmeric. He came to the Historical Society and location, and I started getting involved just to enhance the experience. And there's only one person, because why do I think it's kind of, well, number one, I'm offering a free tour of the whole Willow Springs area with GPS and everything. It's free. You don't have to pay nothing. And you can spend as much time as you want exploring, because remember, most bus tours, they're free locations anyways that you're paying to go to. And this has information. Let's go to Haunted Willow Springs on ChatGPT. Let's look it up. Haunted Willow Springs, haunted tours, whatever. All right. It's got photos, it's got descriptions, it's got all that. And, or images and descriptions and all that. And it's free. Just download it and it'll take you out there to enjoy the locations. All right. And as far as they need young bloods out there. All right, at least the head tour person should be a young blood. Because right now, what I see is this old, and I'm no spring chicken. I look better than majority of them, or more handsome, but old bald-headed dudes running these things. All right. One person actually got his experience through things that I was doing, events and stuff like that, at the farm, at the haunted farm, and other locations. Irish legend many times, okay, and experienced many things. So, hello, Vanessa. So, they need younger bloods, okay, than what's out there, okay. You got Cookie the Clown, you got Dale, you got, Tony, that won't go into anything on that part, but like I said, and it should be somebody in the late 20s, early 30s, all right? As you can see, it eliminates me. I ain't running no tours, no. All right, I work with individuals that may run them, but I ain't running them myself. And there's only one person I see that falls into the category of personality, loves the paranormal, won't look at it as a total business to fill their pockets, okay? And Kylie O'Connor, okay? No one else is a little Illinois little horror girl, all right? I believe on Instagram. Let's just look up Kylie. She enjoys it. She's good at what she does. She's intelligent. She's a young blood, as I said. First introduction to her was probably 5 or 6 years ago, when she went to a historical location. She was actually part of the tour. She was assisting, and she's seen me just kind of put myself in there to provide more of an entertainment for the individuals than what they were getting, and in getting them involved in, which I believe in doing also. So that's what needs to be changed. Am I going to the, I was going to say Glamour Con, Paranormal Con? It's 50-50. Would I do readings there? Only if, table was offered. Then I would decide to. I want to go through it. As it should be people with looking to build clientele. I got 25 years now doing this. All right. So, clientele, taking them maybe 2 or 3 readings a month. That's it. House parties. And if people want to do live, I'll do that too. And so you know where to contact me. Contact me right here. But it's been kind of a money grab type of situation now. Paranormal. Right? And there's so much I could say, and I'm just not going to say it, okay? We could actually do a cosplay type of thing involved. By the last one I was at, guys dressing as women, all right, and call themselves psychic readers. That might be another reason why I take what I do a little bit more seriously. So that's that answer. It's iffy, if I will. I said who would be fantastic doing paranormal stuff in the future, having their own tours and guest tours, would be Kylie. Hello, Charles. Now this is an individual that I'm still waiting to meet. Okay, still waiting to meet, and maybe one day it'll happen. But the door's still open. Okay, and his name is Charles, and the thing that makes him special All right. He is actually an older half brother than me. Yeah, there is somebody with, somewhat of my blood that's older than me. Okay, the other thing. So, hello, Charles. The other thing is what I want to get into is the fact that talk about the paranormal. Society's going a little goofy. Okay, people should just take a deep breath and wait it out, be it like the person or not. And we all know what I'm talking about. All right. But we can't do it alone. All right? We can't do it alone. I can't do it. You can't do it. All right? So, sit back, take a deep breath. Let's see what happens. All right? Welcome back to the two astronauts that were this country went and rescued in 2025. They were up there how long? 9 months overdue to come back, which was only supposed to be like 11 weeks or 2 months, 3 months. So somebody dropped the ball on that. But we, at this time, went up there, rescued them, brought them back. So that's a good thing. So how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing okay. I hope things are flowing. Been a little rough on this end for me due to family members being ill, sick, and me being injured, doing what I do full time, but bounce back at the gym, back working out, lifting, yes. You can lift, even at, people ask, what's your age? What would you guess? All right. Yeah, what would you guess? Well, I hit the 67 mark last month, and still feel good. Still feel good. Still lifting. Still gonna be going back to the wrestling gym to help some of the young bloods out. Maybe have a what do you call when guys are together and say, hey, let's have a basketball game? Well, we may have a wrestling match, stand up on this part. Oh yeah, stand up wrestling match. It's fun. It's fun. And so go out there, help them. My 10 years of experience, I can still do a good portion. I don't know if I'm too crazy about taking a slam, okay, or hitting that mat hard, because one thing I hate to do, even though I'm working them hard, is break a hip. So, but to work out with them, to maybe give a blow and take a blow, that's no problem. Okay, kind of toughens you up, folks. All right. So that's where that is. What else do I want to speak about? Well, like I said, future, we're gonna working with Annette, who is an artist, a school teacher, teaches art, and he has a lot of connections. And we'll probably make this a team. I plan on making it a team thing. All right, so for both of us, can work on that. And then there's the weightlifting. Things that are possibly going to come out with that. By the way, if anybody's interested in finding out where the pro wrestling gym is, and that, contact me, and I'll give you the information for connection to Jim Blaze, who is the teacher. He's been doing it for years. Who also is a promoter, independent shows, and that's why it's good for this type of school, for the simple fact you will eventually, in most cases, be in the ring and live in front of people after training. So be careful. What does this say? We break easy at our age. No. Okay. Know your limitations. And sometimes the way you find out limitations by finding out what your limitation is. So, but I'm not going to be taking no. There's ways of doing. actually, body slams are pretty safe if the person giving it to you is also knowledgeable about doing it. All right. Neck breakers, no. I ain't playing that game. A guy named Billy Robinson tried to break mine. So, and that was when I was in my late 20s. So, mid 20s. So, not playing that game. But I've been known to cash in receipts, if those may know. Okay. So, Dave Jensen, wow, another individual. Now, this individual, I may be a year older than. We went to the same grammar school, same high school, and long time individual that I've known. Well, acquaintance, how's that? But we known each other in school, at least the grammar school ages. So, I don't know if he's still living in Burbank like I am, but hope all's going good for you, Dave. And stay healthy, dude. Okay. And that's another thing, folks. Stay healthy. And the best way to do that is research. Doctor tells you something. Research. All right. No, I'm not even going to cross that field. Not even going to cross that. People have different opinions. People feel that doctors are, they walk on water, allegedly. There's a few I would love to hold underwater. But it's neither here or there. So, that's my opinion. And there's some great, I came down with, what was it? Oh, we found out by doctors prescribing ampicillin that I was allergic to it. We found that out when I was urinating blood and the liver was starting to shut down. Well, fortunately, my doctor, he believed in a natural way. He knew of a natural way. My doctor out of Berwyn, he was a scientist first. He was a medical, what can I say? He worked with prescriptions and making and coming up and da-da-da. But because of, he knew if he became a doctor, he could go back to his old country and help people there too. So that's what he did. And so I came down with this, liver was shutting down because one dentist had me on ampicillin and another, the oral surgeon had me on, so I was probably good 6 to 7, 8 weeks on ampicillin that I was allergic to. How about that? So, never with penicillin before shows I was a good boy. All right, never had to take it. But, knock on wood. But the thing is, my doctor out of Berwyn, what he did, he didn't prescribe nothing. He went natural. Okay, fasting and stuff like that. Having my giving blood, almost going in every day, if not every other day, which was the longest, to give blood tests to see the counts. And they started going up, and he said they weren't coming down. So he said that they didn't come down. I would also have to go to a specialist for liver specials. I don't know what the title is, but and the first thing pop in my head is walk through that door, ching, 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 for the doctor, because I'm thinking they're gonna, we gotta go explore, we gotta cut them open, blah, blah, blah. So, besides what the doctor told me to do, I fast. I just took it longer. I went further than what he said to do. And it did cure. It's great. Matter of fact, I talked about I did a video the other day saying blood pressure was 122/68. All right. And I do have to drink energy drinks. Rockstar, I'm drinking Celsius right now. As you can see, blah, blah, blah. For the simple fact, I can. And it keeps the blood pressure when I had the 122/68, I had a Rockstar about 20 minutes before. So I've cut back on that. I had to cut back on the rye. But the regular white, sugar-free. It's all got to be sugar-free, folks. That's helped me. You haven't had no side effects I know about. So time will tell. Who knows? So I just wanted to stop in. Remember, the next 2 Sundays are going to be it. At Uncle John's Market, where I have my, in Cedar Lake, Indiana, the Job's building, last building in the area, where I have my products and stuff. They've been going on clearance. They've been moving, and also doing readings. So for general public. So, and that's $20, 20 minutes. If it's 2 of you, it's still $20, 20 minutes. If I go over, then that's on me, not on you. Okay? So feel free to come out. Enjoy the place. They got, I believe, 11 buildings. All right. With stores, many stores inside of them. So come on out, check it out. Come in final days, and there'll be more here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching if you're watching live. Thank you for watching if you're watching in the future. I'm going to say goodbye and take care. Bye-bye.